When you think of animals for adoption, cats and dogs are probably the first things that come to your mind. But today, the Humane Society brought along a small animal who needs a home. Joining me today is Daniela. Welcome to ciLiving.
Thanks so much.
And I see you brought the cutest little guinea pig ever.
Yes, I did. Definitely one of the cutest. This is Mixie. She's a 4-year-old guinea pig. She's a female, and she's looking for a home through the shelter along with 9 other guinea pigs right now. So.
9 guinea pigs.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So can you tell me a little bit about guinea pigs? What does it take to keep them? What kind of supplies? What do they eat? Start at the beginning.
Oh yeah. I think there's a lot of misconceptions around guinea pig ownership. A lot of people think they're really easy to keep and they're not a long-term commitment. But guinea pigs can actually live 5 to 7 years, so they are a longer-term pet. And they also require a lot of space. Usually a 7 square foot enclosure is best for them. They're active for up to 20 hours a day.
Oh,
so
wow.
you would think that they spend a lot of time just hanging out, but they're very active. They do like to run around. When they're really happy, they do this thing called popcorning, which is exactly what it sounds like, where they kind of like pop about their enclosure. So they're really fun pets to keep.
Can we see her eat while we have a close-up?
Yes, we'll see. I brought some parsley for her.
Parsley to see if she wants some food?
She does usually like parsley. I don't know if she'll be too nervous. What do you think? Do you want to eat that?
Oh my gosh, that is
like,
the cutest thing ever. So obviously they eat parsley. What else do they eat?
They eat a variety of greens. So we feed a lot of like kale, lettuce, parsley. They can have carrots in moderation. There are a lot of different things that they can eat, and they like a variety of greens. They also eat pellets, and hay is their main like staple part of their diet. Another interesting things about guinea pigs is they can't produce their own vitamin C.
Oh.
So they have to have a guinea pig specific diet that includes vitamin C in it so they can have that.
And now I've heard that guinea pigs prefer to be with other guinea pigs, but I also know they're in the rodent family, so I imagine they probably reproduce. So is it advisable to have multiple? Is it advisable to have all of either male or female? What's the best way to keep them?
Yeah, they're really social animals, so it is best to have them in pairs if you can. Mixie here is a single guinea pig, and they can be happy as a single. Like I said, they're really social, so if you do have a single, you're going to want to make sure to spend lots of time with them and interact with them so they're not bored or lonely. But yeah, pairs is best. Obviously, same sex is best unless you're going to get them spayed or neutered. Otherwise, you will end up with baby guinea pigs, which is sometimes how we even get our guinea pigs at the shelter. So,
and about how many guinea pigs might you end up with if you mix and match them?
Could be 1 to 3.
Okay.
Yes, so it could multiply really quickly.
And how often can they have babies?
Pretty often. It can actually happen pretty early. They can be, I think they can reproduce as early as 4 months. So it's a pretty quick turnaround for them. And it's not an easy thing for them to go through. So obviously we would prefer to avoid that if possible.
Right. And I know that she is a staff favorite. What exactly does that mean?
Yeah, so we have a couple pets at the shelter right now who are staff favorites. Mixie is one of them. She was picked by my coworker Abraham as his favorite pet. That's just kind of an animal that we've highlighted as, you know, one who people should really consider for adoption. Maybe they've been at the shelter longer, or like Mixie here, she's just so friendly. So they're really great pets to consider. They're on our website as a staff favorite, so you'll see them there. They have like a little icon on their picture, so you'll see right away. If you click on the picture, you can read the write-up that the staff member wrote for them. And we've got quite a few staff favorites at the shelter right now.
And are they good in a home with little kids, like middle-aged kids, no kids at all? Like what sort of people would you recommend? Also, are they okay with other animals? Like if you have a cat, how is that going to interact?
Yeah, that's a great question. Guinea pigs are a prey species, so if you're gonna have other pets, you can do that, but definitely like monitor interactions, make sure everyone's safe. Don't leave a guinea pig unattended with your other pets. And they can be great for kids as long as, you know, your children are committed to keeping their cage clean and feeding them what they need to and socializing them. They're really great pets for anyone, so.
And one last question, what animals do you accept? Because I did not know that you could get other animals besides dogs and cats from a shelter. So what other animals if somebody needs to unfortunately surrender a pet?
We at our Humane Society accept pretty much any kind of animal. So We see a lot of rabbits and guinea pigs. We have a chinchilla right now. We have had snakes. We've had various different reptiles, rats, really any like companion species that we can house and take care of at the shelter, we will accept. So.
And then that's also really good. So ultimately, instead of shopping, if you're looking for really any pet, check with the Humane Society or another rescue first before you go and try and change a pet's life.
Exactly, yeah. We have a lot of animals available, so it's always great to check with us and see if we can help you if you're looking to adopt a pet.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being here, Dani, and thank you for bringing us Mixie.
Yeah,
if you would like to adopt this animal or any other animal, you can visit us on the web at ciLiving.tv, and we would be happy to connect you with the Humane Society.